Okay. Let's see here. Do 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 do. Let's see. Ooh, much better. Okay. Let's see. That's so weird. The dashboard's actually telling me that it's down. Weird. And I can't see chat either. Whatever. Alright, shall we start this again? It's kind of hard to come up with a commentary from last time, but I can at least offer you this. First level, not a challenge at all. There's only one conceivable danger, and honestly, it's this pit right here. I guess there's the spike pit really just to show you, hey, you know, don't fucking fall in that. I guess maybe it's some sort of way of teaching you that you can float your jumps, you can tap them, I don't fucking know. Do what you want to do. It seems to be lagging a lot less, which is good. So we've got the Cavernous Path. This is the first real level in the game, and yet again, I'm taking damage in it, something that I seldom do, until the very end of it at the very least. Credit goes out to Robert Minacucci for developing this, at least the first half of it. first half of this one stage, when it starts getting all even again, that's when I started taking over. Because he designed the first half of this level and then just gave up, I guess. I don't know. Maybe class ended. I'll give you some history in Castlemage, assuming that it's still up. Okay, I'm a little paranoid about the channel now, so I've been taking all precautions to make sure it doesn't fucking blow up in my face. So let's do a bit of a history lesson on Castlemage. Castlemage was actually first developed in high school. I made it in Visual Basic. It's a pretty craptacular version of this game. You had a limited amount of fireballs you could shoot, but you could actually shoot stuff, which I suppose is a slightly more dramatic way of handling enemies than just running and jumping. But this is what I would consider the first true version of it. And this is actually a prequel to that original prototype. And the prototype's plot will actually be Castlemage 2, funny enough. So, we've got the Dark Corridor. This is the third stage of the game. Fucking police sirens going off outside, distracting me. So, I want to say that this is the stage that actually gave some people trouble for the first time, mostly because of those bottomless pits. As I covered last time, bottomless pits, bad design choice for levels. I just think they make no sense from a logistics standpoint, even when you're considering, you know, a plumber in the Mushroom Kingdom fucking eating fungi and growing big because of it. Actually, that makes a lot of sense when you think about it. But don't think about it too hard. Anyway, I hate bottomless pits. I think it would be extremely easy to just put some lava in there, put some spikes in there if you're worried about thinking too hard about convection. But when it really comes to designing a level for a game, your main tool is not thinking about it too hard. Why is this level shaped like that? Jerk butt. Oh, that's probably Ictor. She calls me jerk butt all the time. Not that I'm seeing anyone in chat right now. I can't actually see the chat, which is kind of horrible. Mostly because I've closed the... Oh, there we go. This game needs more Sandstorm music. I'm okay with that, actually. That's a... Maybe I'll find a MIDI of fucking Sandstorm somewhere. I don't know. Oh, as I was covering the first time I tried to fucking record this, though. The main issue with this game, why I can't sell it, is it uses too much copyrighted music. This is music from NES Solomon's Key. Obviously, that's copyrighted shit. Can't use it. I'm trying to stick to DRM-free stuff for Castlemage 2. Also, I'm trying to draw everything myself rather than using pre-made art like this background here. I didn't draw that, but I drew everything else. You can tell because it looks like shit. So the stage that we're in is the access tunnel. I basically designed it in a way to be like, hey, look, this game also has vertical scrolling. So this is your introduction to a level that scrolls vertically. And they go both ways. They go from top to bottom and bottom to top, like this one goes. I'm going to rethink this jump here. It's a pretty tough orbita. We made it. We're actually doing a little better than we were last time. I took a couple dings last time. Fuck taking damage this run. Although we have one of my many dick moves in this game. We're going to make the player drop back down and select these 3 talismans. You cannot do that going the other way. Finally took damage. We're going to exit. And once again, I have to conquer the goddamn Sea of Spikes. I took a moment to read chat. Maybe I don't have a top on at all. Can't really see me. Juniper! I can change the music if I were to sell it, but unfortunately, I only have the free version of GameMaker, the software I use to make this. And after updates, GameMaker now places a watermark on free productions. So I would have a watermark on the game trying to sell it again. I honestly need the studio. But then, yeah, I could just swap all the music out of this game and then re-release it. And be able to sell it for pretty much a pay-what-you-want model, which would be ideal. I don't expect to make any real money off of this, although if Flappy Bird can do it, I can do it. I'm pretty sure I could make that game with, you know, one hand while being distracted by a bunch of fucking random bullshit on the other. Is the studio version expensive? I think last time I remembered it was like $40 or something. That's $40 I'm kind of sinking into other endeavors right now. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'd be able to make much of a killing on this game. Oh god, this one fucking spike. I did a long commentary on the Sea of Spikes the last time I played through it. I made it. This is often considered the hardest stage in the game, at least for just a few levels. Out of the first 10 levels, this being number 6, it's probably the hardest one. So saying that that spike, no pun intended, again, if that spike in difficulty is that pronounced, then either I did something horribly, horribly wrong or horribly, horribly right. But, like I said before, it was just a dare to see how many spikes I could cram into one level, and the game gets a little bit easier from there on until, probably the garbage chute. Flappy Bird was a ripoff of pretty much any helicopter game ever, but that's not what killed it off. What killed it off was the fact that they were using lots of Nintendo art assets, and Nintendo was like, we're bankrupt right now, so we can't really afford to sue you, but you need to stop doing this right now. I did not take a spike to... Well, okay, yes, I did. I took the non-instantly lethal kind to the head. Yes, the Mario pipes, the bird is basically a fucking cheap. So yeah, so many art assets that Nintendo was just like, cease and desist. Not officially, but you need to stop. So the guy was like, I'm gonna dramatically take it down because it's ruining my life somehow. I can't handle my 50 grand a day. Man, I would love if this fucking made 50 grand. If we could market this to be like fucking 8-bit Dark Souls, only it's not 8-bit, but you get the point. This song is the original, which is Faust's theme in the Arc Sys Fighter Guilty Gear. And this is the post-dungeon passage. This is the level that I never actually really made it to the last time I attempted the stream, but now the stream is still working. This is fucking awesome. I can't see how many people are in. If someone could tell me how many viewers there are right now, that'd be great, because the dashboard is saying that the stream is offline. Obviously, it isn't offline. Let's do it once. You can swip them. Swip the music. What? Oh, let's do the marketing. Yeah, sure. Dude, I love that. 5. Man, I had fucking 14 in this, but then people are like, oh, the stream isn't working. If anyone on Facebook could share this, that'd be cool. I posted it on my status, but I don't know how many of you actually use it. There's really nothing interesting to say about this stage at all. The 44 may be like how many views you're seeing from the last time you logged on. I'm actually seeing 62 views overall, but that might A lot of those might be duplicates. I am being a dumbass and need to pay attention. I was a dumbass and needed to pay attention. We're gonna suffer a death there. Nothing really interesting to say about this stage. There's this section that you have to do again. We're including a little, I guess you could call that a chimney climb. I used that several times later on down the line. Only I decided to be a dick and start having spikes coming out of the walls. Because why the fuck not? Okay, we're doing a little better than last time. Yes! Okay, I regret designing this part, because it seems to be a total crapshoot as to whether or not I can get by it without taking damage. Which reminds me, I designed the game so you can in fact, ouch, surmount every obstacle without taking damage, mostly just to bitch at people who are like, there's no way to get through this without getting hurt. Yes, there is. You can theoretically do a no damage run of this game. I have yet to see anyone do it, including myself, but if this game were to get popular, I'm sure there'll be speed runs or whatever. Can't really speed run it to any real effect just because you're so fucking floaty and slow. But the slow movement is kind of a blessing in disguise. Sure, it makes the gameplay kind of floaty, but controls superbly, in my opinion. And it sort of kept the glitches out. Castlemage 2, currently in development there, uses a faster movement speed, but it seems way glitchier, just because the faster movement actually means that you kind of get stuck in blocks more. It's kind of a mess. I've been working on it. Aside from me, there are at least 3 other people that have conquered the entire game. One of which I watched myself, which was most impressive. He did the game in about 2.5 hours, which is currently the fastest time, again, not done by me. Although I kind of have an unfair leg here. Eric Thorne from WAW also claims to have beaten it, but no video proof or anything like that. He described the final boss with detail, but there is a level skip key, so I don't know if he accidentally discovered that. He does admit to the existence of one. He knows there is one. He says because he just mashed the computer and found it. So, jury's out. But aside from that, there are 3 people that have beaten the game besides myself. 2 friends from college, one of which completed the incredibly fast time, and Eric Thorne. Many more have actually played it. Quite a few people have played this. It's less than 100, but it's actually more than 40. I play tested this a lot when designing it, so given that this game is significantly fairer than I Want to Be the Guy, I suppose it does give me a leg because I just do all the obstacles over and over and over again, and they function the same way each time. There's nothing that really changes. Very little in the way of a random factor. And it's just not as hard, I guess. I mean, it's hard, but it's not as hard. Who is Wiggles, anyway? Is that you, Naft? Or is Terag Naft? I don't know. I apologize for the pop, but, rather than a sock, I'll probably just, put a paper towel over it or something. It's a small microphone. A sock wouldn't really... it would muffle it a little too much. Something similar, though. We'll find a little piece of cloth to put it over. Okay, yeah, I thought you were Naft. Oh, right. Wow. Wow, why did I not fucking do that? Okay, so that's Kyle. Good, good. Hey, Coochie. Yeah, audio's clear. It's actually working. You know, everything's nice. I just had to lower the bit rate. So, yeah, everything seems to be looking pretty good. I was just giving commentary on this. Oh, by the way, this is stage number 9, I believe. I think I would have to... Yeah, I actually have no idea. But, yeah, the way you spelt it doesn't really, you know, shake off any suspicions there, my friend. So yeah, this is the lower floors. The music is also from Guilty Gear, pretty much the same as the last stage. Although this uses Cliff's theme instead of Faust's. You know, grand time to think of it now that I'm at the very end of the stage. But this is the longest stage in the game. By far. Pretty much the only stage that, if you were to go through it, loops the music, no matter how fast you run through that stage. It's just how fucking long it is, because it requires so much goddamn backtrack. Oh, yeah. So, just like last time that we saw in the lower floors there, I wanted to talk more about the the switches, aka the fucking penis-looking things that we got here. Obviously color-coded, you flip the switch, and then blocks that are marked with a dot of the same color, they disappear. Seems pretty intuitive, you get a look at it almost straight away in the previous level. It's just touching the lever that toggles it, you don't need to hit a button. Endless despair. Funny enough, I mean, the boss theme is... Oh, god damn it! Penis switches, yes. Anyway, all 3 switches in this stage are pretty much toggled right away. There's only one kind of... there's 3 colors of switches, and each one can only exist once per stage. So the 3 switches are eaten up pretty much almost immediately this time. And, yeah, I figured I would point out their somewhat phallic design before anyone else mentioned it, but of course not. Right now the switches, which were mostly included as sort of like a design what if, so far I hadn't really included anything dynamic other than the enemies. Everything else that the player interacted with was either a spike or a block. So I wanted sort of disappearing blocks, but the easiest way to do that involved switches, to turning them on and off. So far we've only seen switches that turn blocks off, but later on you'll see others that turn blocks on. Also, just this part. Wow, okay, made it. I just needed my concentration there. Another one of my many dick moves. Most players will see right away that you want to do a left-right, but then you'll just immediately sort of see a pit and go, oh fuck no, and then most people will fall into the pit for the first time. That's another dick move, and that in fact is the one element of designing a level that I am absolutely unhappy with. Probably the only thing I would go back and change in this game, if, you know, when I went back to change the music. They're called talismans, actually, the gold things. Anyway, if I were to go back and change the music, that would probably be the one thing about any level I would change, is that one bit of spikes right there. I would have to give something to the player to let them know that they were there. Because the only way that they can see him beforehand is to fall into that the pit, which requires you to die anyway. The pit over to the left. And I hate that. I hate throwing trial and error gameplay at the player. Man, I need to get some water before I continue this. So I'm just going to go and grab a quick bit of water. We're going to have like a 10-second intermission because it's not going to take me that long to fucking grab any. We're going to leave the stream up, and you can listen to Cliff's awful, wow, I am confused, awesome fucking theme. Never let me call it awful. It's amazing. And I'm going to go down that hole there, which is the end of the stage, and we're going to hit the next level, which is something in of itself. And we're back, and I've got myself some water, and most importantly, we're not dead. That part's good. Alright. Let's just sort of get myself situated. We're all good. Alright, I hope we're all ready to continue, because this next stage is a bit of a surprise. This is the garbage chute. And what's usually at the bottom of a garbage chute? Not a diamond, it's a garbage disposal! That's right, I said, man, I want a scrolling stage. What could possibly piss off my players more than what I'm doing right now? A scrolling stage with instant death at the bottom. Hopefully I conveyed instant death. Some people were like, oh, that looks friendly. Said no one ever. I mean, if any playtester said that that thing at the bottom looked friendly, I did my fucking job wrong. I also did my playtest wrong because... or I playthrough wrong because I fucking died again. Okay. Probably shouldn't have Facebook open. It's gonna fucking lag me more. Oh god, dying. No! Well, there we go. I'm screwed. I'm just gonna take the hit, because there's nothing this stage can do to me that that failed jump hasn't. So dead. So boned. I made it out of there, but I assure you I'm not making it much further. I pretty much just want to hit that reset key, because this is kind of screwy. Wait. I might actually live. And I should have kept my fucking mouth shut. Ugh. Oh god, I'm gonna make it. 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 Oh god, ah! Yep. You know what? No. I'm just gonna restart that because of the late start. Man, why did I never put a pause key in this game? You think that... oh wait, did I put a pause key? We're not gonna test it on this stage. We're gonna test it on another stage. I'm gonna try pressing P, see what happens. Alright. I made that. You absolutely have to make that if you want any real chance of beating the stage. Word to the wise. If you don't make that, then you're probably going to die a horrible, painful death. No! No! Oh god! Escape is close the game. Okay. The scrolling in this stage is actually dynamic. Again, there are invisible objects, my favorite things in the world, that dictate how fast the saw, yes, it's basically a saw, or a conveyor belt of spikes, you're choosing. And when it hits those, it'll either speed up or slow down. Because certain parts of the game were just too easy. Yes, because that's totally a concern, this being too easy. Some parts of this level were just way too easy at the speed it was going. So it's like, we're going to speed this up a little. And it speeds up. It slows down right about here, because at the speed at which it's scrolling now, it becomes nigh fucking impossible. The slight lag from streaming is actually murdering the shit out of me. Because the level scrolling tends to make it lag a bit heavier. Oh, please don't fuck up this jump. Yes! Okay. Okay. Man, I really hope this is about as hard as this game gets, but, you know, I fucking know it gets harder, because I made it. So... Oh. This room is next. Okay, then. So, I'm not hitting the O key. Anyway. Right, this is called the Red Hallway, as you can probably see. I may have set the stream so you can see the top of the window. Oh, I was hitting nothing to slow the saw down. The saw just slows itself down when it hits invisible objects that dictate the speed, as I was trying to mention there. So it speeds up and slows down on its own at different points. Anyway, this is the Red Hallway, and you may not be able to hear it. You'd have to turn your sound way up to hear it. Don't do that, by the way. But the music is actually a heartbeat. I can only hear it when I have headphones on. So this part, wow, what the hell do I do here again? I don't even fucking know. I'm gonna take a hit there. There is music. It's extremely quiet. It's actually a heartbeat if you were to turn it up. This is one of the later levels I designed, because I designed them mostly in chronological order, with the exception of a couple. This is actually inspired by Aversion. Not sure if any of you have ever played Aversion. If you haven't, go play it. It's actually pretty good. This looks oddly suspicious. So we're gonna just go down here and see what happens. Badly drawn skull! That's what happens. That charming fellow right there is Skulker. He chases you. And when he catches you, you die. Instantly. So this is another scrolling stage. Did you like scrolling stages? If not, fuck you. Here's another. Wow. I may or may not be looking... Wow, hold on. I may or may not make this look easy, but that stage, definitely not easy. Yes, his name is Skulker. You got it. Good on you. So this is the spiral passage, and after looking at the red screen for a while, it might hurt to have this dark background. But the spiral passage gets its name for this. I figured, sure, let's implement screen wraparound. Why not? This bothers some players, and quite frankly, that fills me with joy. So, let's get to work. The screen wraparound is basically supposed to emulate some sort of cylindrical tower where you're supposed to be slowly going down it. Spiral tower with a T. Yes, this is also the background for Stage 3. was a dumbass. I took a hit there. Taking hits on this stage actually really bad. Because where you can mostly afford like 1 or 2 shots, you know, to hell with it. Everything else is just instant death anyway. Right? They're all just spikes and whatnot. Doesn't matter how many hits I take. Not on this stage. This stage has lots of enemies on it. And gotta really watch out for that, because I think that was my first death to enemies as opposed to Spike. I have bested fruit, Spike, and oh, my face. It's a mellow level. The music is actually from Blaze Blue, Calamity Triggeroo. So it's got a somber feel to it. Probably, I guess it's supposed to express the shock you feel from having a badly drawn cartoon skull chase you through a red level. I don't know. It's also an extraordinarily long stage. You might think we're about halfway through it, but we're not. I think we're hitting the quarter section at this point, actually. So, if I were to fall down there, you guessed it, instant death. That's kind of a theme in this stage. So, open that lever so I can get across here. That's just out of reach because I hate you. That's what I was mentioning about a long time ago, near the beginning of this stream. No matter how hard you jump, you just cannot reach that talisman. So, you gotta go the hard way. Not that it's exactly that difficult. So, to get to the green switch, you gotta hit the blue one. Okay, lots of backtracking. But there's a little tool to make one section of the backtracking easier. You'll probably see that if I don't die horribly. This is quite possibly the longest section of this level. If I can get past here, I should be fine. Should be. There's still plenty of instant death to go. This is not the longest level. The absolute longest level is the lower floors. But I died early on the lower floors, and then I never died again. And I died on this stage somewhere around the middle. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not the longest. Ow, took a hit there. The game has one ending. I figured, you know what, you get to the end, good job. You afford the best ending. Okay, got it. That's kind of tricky. Anyway, I actually did give the player a tool to see this one. I learned from my mistake. See that little nook up there where you get a medallion? Yeah, you hide in there and you can see that spike at the bottom. So, just sort of get through here. There's no commentary for this part, really. It's just, there's spikes. Spiky balls. Try not to get hit by them. Get hit by them. Oh, hey, was that obstacle too hard? Have some more of the same exact one. And then just for good measure, we're going to throw in a yellow one to say you take that favorably this time. Okay, I just need to not have any frame skips. Yes, to get to the best ending, you need all the medallions. That's the joke, though. That you do, in fact, need all the medallions just to progress from level to level. Okay, I beat the stage. It's right there, but I wanted to show you guys a little Easter egg I put in the game. Right? So all I have to do is touch that diamond. I've got the 10 medallions, but I just wanted to show you something. Yep. Because why not? And now I press the O key because I beat the level. So this is the next stage. It's called the Foyer. It was originally called the Grand Foyer, but then I made a level called the Grand Staircase. And figured I didn't want the names to be too similar. So forgive the ugly background. It's an absolute eyesore. Ow! Fuck's sakes. Of course, it's the only background I drew by myself, and I immediately regret drawing it. And just because I hate the player with all of my might, I decided to put it in another level, but make it even more obnoxious. Start 9! Oh. Oh boy. We're not getting through this one alive. Nope. No, we are not. God damn it. Okay, so these talismans are only obtainable until you get the red switch. Once you get the red switch, that's it. You can't pick them up anymore. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now Skulker's a meme. Oh, those can hit you. I totally forgot about that. Oh boy. Can't fucking wait to do all of this over again. Nope. Restart. Fucking restart. I am not putting up with that bullshit. Because I guess this game hates colorblind. God damn it! Because this game hates colorblind people, there's actually a yellow medallion hidden against that, fucking stained glass window. It was a complete accident that I put it there, and I guess I would probably move that over an inch if I were to re-release the game, so you can actually fucking see it. That would be great. I mean, I would appreciate it. I'm sure other people would appreciate it too. It's just, it looks ugly. I don't know if the backgrounds would be an issue, but if they would be an issue, then I would change all of those. Oh, right, there's another section. Not in this level, but another level coming up. I would change that too, out of courtesy for a couple of my friends that expressed extreme displeasure when getting to that part of the game. And I don't blame them. It sucks. There are some parts of this game that just are not nice. Oh, it looks like a haunter, doesn't it, in the stained glass window? It's not a haunter. It just looks exactly like one. Ignore me. Please don't sue me, Nintendo and Game Freak. That's an obnoxious jump, by the way, because it's a short hop. You jump too high, instant death spike. You jump too low, you're going to take a hit. Obviously, jumping too low is of a lesser risk, because it has a lower chance of death. But if you've only got one hit left, then you're pretty much foobar. Because you have to absolutely make that jump, or you're fucked. And King of Fools, you are a dick. Whoop. Anyway. 9 talismans, 1 to go, and lots of fucking backtracking. Lots of fucking backtracking. See you, We'll get to the purple thing, the stained glass windows. We'll get to the purple thing. But I got to get this red switch first. Because this unlocks the end of the level, quite literally. However, it also unlocks spikes. Remember how I could just walk across this? Yep, not anymore. So we got this section, which is actually... Okay, I just wanted to get past it before dying horribly. I wanted to say it's much easier than it looks. This section, however, is about as hard as it looks. Yeah. Hey, can't fault me for being honest. Design ain't perfect. But it's my baby. I have full health. I could charge through like an idiot. I could. Oh, right, but I want to get through this part. I'm going to take one hit and the gem. Sweet baby Jesus, I didn't have to play that stage again. I may have had to try and eat my own fucking pencil. So this is the Cochlea Hall. Named after the swirly part of your ear. That, when you spin around, all the liquids in your ear start sloshing and you get dizzy. You can probably see why I've named it that. So, yeah, so that ugly background, it just got uglier. I instantly regret this, by the way. Oh, man. Ah, son of a bitch, we're gonna restart. Yeah, Cochlea is totally a fucking word. I don't think Start 9 works. Unless Start is the key for die, then yes, it works. Yes, it's parallax scrolling. Everything that makes a metallic noise when it hits you. Are we questioning this? Oh god, this is gonna suck. Yeah. Yeah, the redraw is kind of eating its own ass right now. It normally doesn't bite the dust quite this hard, but I think I've explained it. Thanks to the streaming, everything kind of slows down a little. So, that was probably the first instance of hit a switch, make colored blocks instead of removing them. It also unleashes the fire, which I got hit by. I think this is going to be one of those times where I do not make it to the end of the stage. Those times kind of happen a lot when you think about it. Taking too many hits. Oh, a fun little obstacle this is. So those things that you're seeing right now, they're called Spitfires. Those are the cannons, not the fire. I guess I forgot to name things originally that day. Yeah, it has that effect on people. The whole making you ill thing. I apologize for it. I'll try and make this stage brief. Yeah. I know. It is the scrolling, right? Honestly, if I die again, I'm just gonna skip it. Only because the scrolling makes it pretty much impossible to watch. And I don't want you guys to start puking everywhere. Yeah, we're gonna skip it. Nope, there are no checkpoints. Because fuck you, that's why. There. Now let me tell Dom that I might not have left. I hope he didn't leave. There we go. Yeah, checkpoints would have been nice, but then that means I would have been, you know, nice. Ouch. Wow, the East Wing is kicking my ass more than usual. For anyone who gets a little kind of, what's the word? You know what? Fuck the word. For anyone who didn't like the fact that I skipped the Cochlea Pass, I can beat the stage. Just, it was making viewers physically ill, so I had to skip it. It had quite a few design bits that I didn't like. but the scrolling's going to stay in there. There is an element at the end that I'm going to switch, because I didn't get to show you it. I'm just going to say that there's an invisible maze. And by invisible maze, I don't mean invisible blocks. I mean, there's a wall in front of you, and all you see is the wall. So it's obstructing foreground, and you can't see what you're doing. I don't like that, so I think I'm going to mark the blocks that are effectively fake wall. That way you have some idea of what to do. The whole part is that you're still obstructed. That doesn't change. But you'll at least know where to go, and it's not random guessing and just mashing the spacebar angrily for 10 minutes before you either give up or luck through the level. Beating a level shouldn't be luck. It should be skill. I believe that. I believe you should have time to look at this obstacle and be like, how am I going to get around this today? Okay, I can jump over that fire. Let's jump over it. I believe I can jump over this fire too, but if I do that, I miss the medallion. So we're going to come back and do that. Somehow not get hit by the fire. Not going to lie, don't know how I pulled that off. So now we have another prime example of we have to hit a red switch to open this, and also to make this floor. I don't know why we would need to make the floor. Oh, because I put a medallion there, or an amulet there. Talisman, there we go, that's what the fucking things are called. Doesn't matter, just call them something. So in order to get that, you have to hit the red switch, simple enough. That becomes more of an obstacle. So we just have to get this red switch, and the bunch of Medal Skulker! Oh, shoot. If anyone has a download link, could they put it in chat? I have access to it, but there's a giant skull chasing me, so I will get that for you in a moment, because there's a goddamn skull chasing me, and I really need to get away from it. So yes, they are gem cookies. I appreciate the nicknames. I really do. I'm amused. Oh, there are squigglies over here. Okay. Fuck me running! Okay, beat that stage. Oh yeah! Right. Oh, so this is the treasury, which is actually easier than the East Wing, the Cochlear Pass. It's another one of those levels that sort of just hands victory to you. We're actually getting close to the end of the game. This is the third to last level. And then there's a final boss, but we'll get more to that later. Fucking red switch, come on. Give me the goddamn red switch. Red switch! Oh, there's more than 10 gem cookies on that stage. The others are just decoys to make you be like, get the gem cookies. Get the gem Oh, it's Skulker! So we got some Spitfires to deal with. There's a pretty handy trick. For doing that, you kind of just delay your fall. If you go down right away, you actually will be hit. Kind of like that. There's a different way to handle that one, and I totally forgot how to do it. Eek! Okay. So if I were to grab that green switch over there, I would block off that talisman. Not good. Oh, the 100% thing is a joke. It's because you technically need 10 talismans to beat every stage, which means to get quote-unquote the best ending, you have to get all the, you know. There is no best ending, you fool! Skulker stole it from you! Yeah, but on that level there's actually way more than 110%. So we've got a bit of a design, not a design, an adventuring conundrum here. See that pool of gold? You're dead. Maybe there's a conveyance issue there. A lot of people wondered if you could walk on the pool of gold. Some people understood right away that it would kill you. That it's basically just covering for a bottomless pit, because you know I fucking hate bottomless pits. But MK, you can totally survive, you know, falling into a giant vat of gold. It's fucking solid. Well, fuck you. This operates under Scrooge McDuck rules, and you can't swim, so you die. I want the gold, but I will die horribly if I touch it. Not because the gold kills me, but because I fall into it and then drown. It's a bottomless pit, guys. Yeah, I guess that could work, although it's clearly, you know, it's got gems and shit in it, so it's not molten. I could make it molten. So, this part was impossible unless I put a little break here. So, I had a break. You know, a little pit where you can't get hurt. This is the final actual difficult obstacle in this level. Just gotta get through these jagged teeth of spikes. Courtesy of the fucking spiral tower. And as long as I can get this last talisman... The stage isn't exactly an easy one by any means. But it is easier than the one I just suffered through. Much easier. And the one after it is actually even easier. I guess I got nice near the end of this game. Anyway, this is the Bridge to Nowhere. The second to last level in the game. There's scrolling in this one, but it's kind of like foggy cloud, so it doesn't affect you as hard. This is almost the last stage with a scrolling background, but again, neither one of them are quite as obnoxious as the Cochlea Pass, which is just, quite frankly, all the lines are very disorienting. Anyway, we're going to hit that red switch. We're going to fall through this way as to lessen our chances of being hit by an orb. Go under this goddamn bridge. It's the bridge to shut your fucking face. That's what this bridge is for. Not very much of a bridge. I mean, look at it. It's all in pieces and floating segments. Shit. Okay. Tom, why'd you keep hitting start 9? It's not gonna do anything. Anyway. The stage was too easy. So, Skulker said hello. This is one of those moments where I'm like, you know what? I just can't invent any challenge for this stage. Scrolling stage time. Ow! Well, let's get back to that. Made a bit of a mistake, a little timing error. And once I get thrown off on the timing that I'm used to for this game, it's just downhill from there. So, we're back under the stage. Yeah, Skulker tends to break things. He's a dick like that. I didn't realize he'd be this popular. I might have to put him in the next one. Do 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 do. Fucking lag. Well, there he is again. Let's just take that hit again. And not take these. God damn it! Okay. Jump. Okay. So we got some fire coming at us. Gonna drop down, block it. Over the Urchos. Fire. 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 Dead. Oh, not dead. Green switch! Drop down! Make it! Oh my god. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 spikes. If I got hit by that, I would have been some pissed. And there's a medallion up there. But it's okay, because Skulker crashes into the castle and dies. And you all liked him. Well, fuck you, he's dead now. Yeah, maybe I can just make it blue fire. I'll just throw a whole bunch of easy stuff. Aesthetics. But anyway, that was the bridge to nowhere. And now we have one more stage to conquer before the final boss. Grand Staircase. Boy, does this look complicated. Unfortunately, you're on a timer. Because of that thing. Ouch. God damn it. Gotta get the beginning perfect here. Trust me, it's fucking worth it, because it's not a scrolling stage. But you need every inch you can get on that fucking saw blade / conveyor belt. Chainsaw. Whatever. Those are spikes. Well. Did what break? Everything that I've observed so far seems to be the game acting exactly as it's supposed to. Flopped up and then vanished. I don't know what you're talking about. God damn it. This stage is not being very nice to me. If anyone's curious about the music, this is from not Dungeon Fighter, Ragnarok Battle Offline. There we go. Oh no, I hit the reset key. It's kind of hard to tell because nothing else was moving. Oh. God damn it. That was so close. Okay. And that was frame skipping that kind of murdered me there. Streaming's a bitch. I'll have to optimize this a little further before I try to stream League or anything like that. Whatever, we'll take that hit. If I do it right, I shouldn't be on my last hit by the time I get to the end anyway. Why do I even open my mouth? Why do I do that? Boy, I really hope you like the opening, first notes of the song, because we're going to hear it a lot. I just need to make it up this goddamn chimney. For once. Just want to make it. Okay, I made it. Good. And I cleared the spikes, so I don't look like too much of an asshat. Take a hit. It's fine. Just take the goddamn hit. Take another hit. It's fine again. Of course, I'm kind of buying all of my hits now. That's okay, because we're beating the saw handily. Even if you see it, coming up on the bottom there, you should still have enough time to sort of outrace it, and I didn't even see it, so we're making good progress. Just gotta get through here without being hit. Nope. God damn it. Gotta rush through everything, so the rushing kind of murders you a lot. And then I remembered why I can't get my timing off on this stage at all. Because when I do that, I die a horrible, painful death. If you haven't figured it out yet, this is the stage that still gives me the most trouble, and it should. It's the last stage. but quite frankly, I'm missing jumps I, by all rights, should have. Come on, spacebar, work for me. Consider an anti-frustration feature. But holding space will actually auto-jump. So if you're holding space when you land, you will immediately jump. You'll immediately jump on the next tick, which I think is kind of nice because it means you can hold space to jump as soon as physically possible. Which comes in handy when jumping involves running for your life from a giant, quote-unquote, spike saw. Unfortunately, I am having a lot of frame rate dropping again, so I'm kind of lagging, and I'm dead again. Come on, computer, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Wow. Wow, what even happened there? Why did I make this stage? I'm pretty much consistently failing to not take damage. Having some lag at very inopportune times, but I managed to not die there. I don't want to know why you wrote skeleton making out with chainsaw. At all. Oh boy. We will beat this. We will do it. My computer will stop chugging. That would be great. Stop fucking lagging. We're alive, we've taken no hits, but the saw is catching up. Okay, we didn't die there. I jumped a little early, I was kind of afraid that I would die a horrible death, but we didn't, we're fine. Avoided that hit. No, 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 no. Okay. Still haven't taken any hits, but the saw is definitely going to be on my ass when I get down here. And there it is. Okay. Goddamn. I'm not sure what made me do the whole fire block bit. I'm sort of glad I did. Except I'm fucking up this one jump over and over. Fuck it, I'll take the hits. I needed to get out of there. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Nope. We're dead. No fucking way. Took too long in that one section. Because I just missed that jump stupidly twice. It shouldn't be struggling to open a fucking window when I reset. Oh, god damn! Jump! Why are you doing this to me? I guess this is my punishment for killing off Skulker. I can't fucking beat the stage. Ignore the fact that I can't talk right now. Made that. Still jumped way too early, but I made it. Happy. Okay. We're all gonna at the same timing as last time. I just need to make sure that I don't fuck up that one jump twice. I don't have full health anymore. I can't just tank the 2 hits and call it good. Yep, that's exactly where I expected it to be. Bit of a lag almost killed me there. Okay. I only failed it once. Unfortunately, I can't screw up this part at all, or I am so dead. Damn it! I didn't have any time. I couldn't wait. Much further, that saw's up too far. Come on. Froze up. Froze up for about a half a second, that's all it took. Might have to close a couple processes if I die again thanks to that. Probably Facebook. I'm not gonna lie, Facebook's gonna be the first to go. Yep, you're back, and I am still stuck here. Dying on this a lot more than usual, mostly because it's a timed level, so if it freezes up as a pivotal, if it freezes up at a pivotal moment, I'm super boned. And that's been happening every single time. Not every single time I die, but some of my deaths are basically that. I would have beaten this by now, if it would just stop. That's okay, because we're gonna make it. Even with this handicap, I got this. This game is me. I made this. Surely it cannot rebel against its creator forever. Right? It can't rebel against its creator forever, because that would just be absurd. Fuck it. We're just gonna take it. We're just gonna take the hit, and we're gonna run like a crackhead once we get past that. Come on, I really need to get going here. Fucking jump, 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 jump. Nope, we're not gonna make it. Of course not. Alright. Let's get rid of Facebook, because this takes up a lot of goddamn memory. Close a couple other tabs. Should do pretty good, especially that other one that uses Flash. Whoa! Did it just, like, go black for everyone else? Because it did for me. Okay, fuck it. Needles hit, but we're gonna take it. Got this. Oh no, I just meant for a split second when they loaded the thing. I want to say I can save myself a momentous amount of time if I could just get between those guys. Because there's the saw blade again. But I know I can beat it if I see it there. I know it's doable, I just gotta hurry it the fuck up over here. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. However, I might have just saved myself a little bit of time by, and then immediately fucking lose it. And I'm dead. Do you want to bet that just completely boned me? Wait a minute. I seem to be doing much better here. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me. I don't want to see that thing yet. Oh, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? Oh my god. Ten talismans. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay. Wow. And that was 19 levels of Castlemage. But we're not done. We still have a final boss. Can I get a view count real quick? Can't. I actually can't see it again. The dashboard still says it's offline, which is fucking stupid. All praise Lord Skulker. I don't know. We are almost done. Well, no time like the present. Might as well just hop on in. So this is the Chamber of Isega. He might look familiar to you. Just a little bit. We're gonna need the Praise Skulker if we want to get out of here alive. His pattern is pretty simple. He basically just floats around. He starts shooting those gold balls. You can call them whatever you want. I like to call them aura bolts. Yes, he's the Haunter. That's Isega. He's the guy that kind of usurped your master and kind of killed him and ripped your soul out of your body to make you a slave. And there he is, kind of being a dick. Trying to throw his building blocks. Oh, shit. Wait, I can still get up. Yes! There are no gem cookies here. What you gotta do is you gotta touch the fucking halves of the gem there. And then once you get both halves of it... Oh! We might have ourselves an easy time here. Whoop. Dodge those. Go figure. And one try. I kind of want to show you that the boss is way harder than I made him out to be, but let's be honest, he's much easier than the The Grand Staircase. Having scavenged the remnants of his master's power and using it to banish Isaiah forever, the former apprentice Divigon regained his body. With it, he was awarded the rushing surge of power, supplemented by centuries upon centuries of arcane knowledge. The castle and all the power within slowed down. That belonged to him and him alone. Divigon wasted no time in drawing his influence across the land, causing all he saw from his tower to depend on him. Perhaps in the distant future, a young mage would rise up to fight against him. But that is another tale for another time. Credit sequence! So there we go. There's Divigon. He was a ball. Now we get to see all the cute little enemies. Squiggly. That was a simple enemy. Pretty much, you know, the first one I designed. Urcho was, in fact, the second one I made. Yeah, you're Divigon. You're the rise of Divigon. Isaiah's the boss. Orbita was, I think, the last one I designed. Well, technically Spitfire. Urchozontal, just a fucking recolor of Urcho. No one likes you, go away. Spitfire. Oh, look who it is! It's everyone's fucking favorite. Yeah, the Haunter is Isaiah, for fucking record. I was proud of making that bastard. It's Lord Skulker. There. There's Isaiah. And now our very varied credits. Spriting, Richard Rooks. Level design, Richard Rooks, Peter Mitakuchi, because again, he designed half of level 2. Enemy design, myself and my sister. There are no bombchas. That would be Castlemage 2. This is all the music I used for the game. There is a... It's called Holy Thunder Force, but I thought that was stupid, so it must have been Glory of the Sword. It's Holy Thunder Force. Yep. And you've got Justice's theme, you know, the death music, which is Might is Right but Tight, and then you can tell that 2 stages were added before the end of the game. The Treasury and the Grand Staircase were actually added on. Those are all the testers. And of course, this was a Game Maker production. Horrible logo for Rooster Ninja Games. I couldn't, you know, really help myself there. I made it in fucking Illustrator in, like, freshman year of high school, so I don't want to fucking hear it. And thank you for playing. That has been Castlemage, a game that I designed fucking ages ago. Yeah. You know, I hope you enjoyed watching it far more than I enjoyed playing through it, because holy hell, that can be a terror on me. And yeah, you know, that was basically it. That was Castlemage. Oh god, anarchy, up and down don't actually do anything. So it just starts over from the beginning once you beat the game. I guess that sort of concludes me streaming myself playing Castlemage for now, but subscribe, you know, please subscribe to this channel, and I'll be sure to put more playthroughs on later. I'm going to put a download link in the description of the channel for anyone who actually wanted to download the game. I know someone put a download link down before. And I hope to see you all again.